Hello, welcome back to the Trademark Sports YouTube channel. Today we're doing episode 2/3 of the Dragons career mode. Now, you'll see on the screen we're versing Manly. And if you had to watch the last video, you would have realised that in round 3 we were playing against the Storm. So why is it now round 6? Well, we had a file corruption. So I managed to record for an hour and it's completely gone. So let me fill you in on what happened. First off, we started an MVP race, which currently after 5 rounds is as follows. Jack DeBellin is on 8 votes with Val Holmes and Damien Cook on 7 as well. Our top point scorer is still Val Holmes with 36. And then in the try scoring ranks, Val Holmes is top of the tree with 3 with Cook and Jack DeBellin on 2 each. So as you can see here, we managed to beat the Storm. We upped the difficulty as well because I listened to you guys, your feedback. We managed to beat the Storm 13-6. They were awful. And then the week after, we got done by the Eels like we did in real life by 2 points there. We were up 6-0. They took the 2 when they got a penalty in front, and I thought, what's going on here? And they scored a set later, and yeah, beat us by 2 points. It was awesome. And then we did not show up at home against the Titans at Wynn Stadium. We played pretty awful football. So we're on back-to-back losses heading into this game against Manly. It's a must-win. I'll have a look at our lineup. Gutho's back from suspension, as you would have seen in the first game. Like King Tonga and Jonah Glover are our halves because our halves are both suspended at the moment, which is fantastic. Looking elsewhere, Dylan Egan is back into the side. We've also had Jacob Little's been suspended and come back. Look, honestly, we've been in all sorts last episode, so it's probably not a bad thing that the file was corrupted. But let's get into this video and let's beat Manly. Here we are at Brookie. We are going to be in the home kit today because we wore the Steelers kit in back-to-back games and got towed up, not playing very good football. So superstitious me has decided that we need to wear the traditional kit here. Loco, let's get us off to a good start here. All right, that's a bit better, a bit more intent. Our middles are absolutely dominating to start the game here. I'm going to give Jonah Glover the ball for his first interaction. No, it's going to be Lycan who's going to put it on the toe. Get an offload away to Dylan Egan who's back in the lineup. Moses Sully around. Chip and chase. That's got to be offside. That's all right. We get the ball back anyway, but come on. Blindside raid on. Eisenhuth to Sewer. Can't quite bust through the defensive line of Manly. Val Holmes probing, scheming, slicing through. Jazz Devanga just manages to keep up. But it's a decent play of the ball. Damien Cook sees Eisen opening. Ben Drabojevic not paying attention. He fires it across to Sully, who gets tackled, gets it away to Egan. Lycan, can he keep the ball alive? No, he can't. But not a bad place to turn the ball over. Forward pass from Manly coming out their own end there. Great place for us to get the ball back. I reckon Gutho is going to slice straight through off the scrum here. Here we are in good ball. Gutho. Jeez, he's get absolutely jammed. Gets it to Eisenhuth, who gets it away as well to DeBellin. Gets it. Jeez, 3 offloads in a row. Sewer. Where is Money Man? What are you doing, Tupolatu? Keep. Oh. Bit of razzle-dazzle football from the St. George Waller Dragons, but it's just not enough. But we look a lot better than we have in previous weeks. All right, looking for some kick pressure from Dylan Egan here on Luke Brooks. Right, another great place for them to turn the ball out. Manly suck. Manly absolutely suck. But we've got to capitalise on their mistakes here. Starting, oh, Gutho gets jammed by Paseka. Looking to instigate something. Jonah Glover, first touch in NRL. Gives it to Val Holmes. It's going to be a try assist because Val Holmes is going to score. His 4th try of the season. Let's go, baby. That's our tactics this year. Pass the ball to Val and we'll score. To convert his own try. For the 4th time this season. Oh, he's missed. Off the post and away. You hate to see that. Sully looking for a touch, looking for a carry, looking a bit of work. Slices through against his old club. Can't get past the fullback who should be Tom Travojevic. But, yeah, just... we will leave that where it is. Tyrell Sloan on the wing. Gets past Jason Saab. See you later. Anyway, let's put 40 on these blokes. Manly have not shown up today. Next set, we've got Toby Couchman coming on for Jack DeBellin, who is absolutely exhausted. But the rest of the boys seemingly are okay. Probably because we've had a lot of good, good ball too. So, boys aren't too tired, which is nice. And last tackle, what do we got? Jake Trbojevic trying to go for a yardage kick. Oh, we're lucky to get away with that. But Loco absolutely busting through. He's scared of the big boy. Jaden Sewer now with the carry. He's lost us through as well. Tries to find, who's that? Eisenhuth on the inside. But good Manly cover defense there. Jonah Glover's looking for another try assist. Probing, scheming, going out the back to Dylan Egan. Beats the first line of defense, but they cover well. I reckon the blindside still on here. Just through hands. Let the ball do the work. We ran out of space. All right, reload. A bit of a shift to the left is on. Oh, Cook gets absolutely jammed and drops the ball, and Luke Brooks is away now for Manly. Manly have coughed it up again. Now, it's going to be our last set before half-time. They've been absolutely dreadful, but we've only got one try to show for it. As Sully goes through, can he change that? Not just yet. We really need to capitalise and score some extra points here. Don't intercept that. All right, lucky. Very lucky. We're having some luck through the middle here. And Leica's going to slice through again. Can he get there? Not just this time. All right. Bit of a face ball. And Hamish Stewart, can he score? No, he can't. But he can get an offload away to Luciano Leilua, who's met with the same stonewall defence from Manly. Last play. Dribbling into the in goal. See what happens. Oh, we might run it here. And Toby Couchman scores his first try for the year. We absolutely needed to score another try there. Capitalise on a domination of Manly in the first half. Four Pines Park is our spiritual home. I'm going to say we've always had a bit of a hoodoo over Manly, not on their home, but at Wynn Stadium they can never beat us. So we're just taking that energy to their home ground. Now, importantly, what the Dragons haven't done today is give away a high tackle penalty, which in the corrupted files, we were giving away them left, right, centre, and half our squad was suspended. So we're trying to avoid that again at all costs. The boys been doing tackling practice, but obviously not, because Tolu Kola goes straight through. But Val Holmes, as he usually does, a little probing scheme. Oh, he gets well met by Paseka, who's jamming blokes today. Jonah Glover sends it out wide. Sewer slices through again. Breaks a tackle. Finds Glover. Oh, no, he doesn't. Unlucky. It was very close to another St. George Illawarra Dragons try. Another great defensive set from the Dragons here. Manly kicking out of their own 20 again. It's what this club's made on. We take our pride. We score all points we want, sure, but we'll win a game 2-0. We don't care. We just, as long as the other team isn't scoring, we're happy. Jonah Glover gonna get a first receiver here. Gutho swings it back in. Toby Couchman makes another line break. He's been good since coming on, hasn't he? Glover starting to orchestrate, run things himself. Slice and dice and straight through. Last play, Hamish Stewart gives off to Lycan, who puts it on the toe straight to Bendrabojevic, who's making his way downfield. Will the boys be able to stop him here? Jacob Little on the field. I don't know if anyone's going to chase him down. 20 to go. 10 to go. Try time Manly. Against the run of play. Oh, wow. And Ruben Garrick adds the extras, as you'd expect from right in front. We've got a game on our hands here. Just Vanger off kickoff is going straight through everyone. Mate, the Dragons need to switch on here. Last tackle off points. Manly are now in good ball again. So, oh, we've given away a high tackle. Now, I'm not going to make any comment about them taking the 2 because of what happened against the Eels. But, what's doing? Val Holmes on last play. Gets through Justin Vanger. Chips over the top of Navali. He's going to regather. He will. And he gets it away to Loco, who can't quite score. But he gets it away to Damien Cook, who should have just dive over. Instead of trying to give it away to Hamish Stewart, who was flying through there looking for a 4-pointer. And then he gives away a penalty trying to make up for it. Last play of the game. Justin Vanger is going to kick it across field for Tyra Sloan to collect. Okay. All right, I'll back him to run backwards now. We made it through. We're back in the winner's circle, lads. 3-2-1s. 3 to Val Holmes again. I think he was very good. 2 to Toby Couchman for sure. Actually, we're going to change that up. 2 Valentine Holmes, 1 Toby Couchman, 3 to Jonah Glover on debut. I thought he was great. And honestly, after that performance, undroppable. Back here with our weekly trip to the judiciary. Hamish Stewart. 1 match penalty. I think we just covered on the chin. I think we've got some cover in the forwards. Damien Cook, 2 match penalty. We'll try and dispute that one. Both being suspended. Yeah, 2 game suspension for Cook hurts a little bit. All right, let's go to our team selection for Anzac Day game. Obviously, Jacob Little's going to start a hooker there. Have we got anyone back? Kyle Flanagan is back. I actually might leave him at 14 there to come on and play hooker. Like he's meant to do in real life before Ben Hunt decided to piss off. Who else we got? Hamish Stewart is going to be obviously missing this game. And we are going to bring in. Reed down the middle. He played really well in real life. He's played Origin. Knows how to perform on the big stage. David Clemmer, welcome to our top 17. Here we are, Anzac Day game. Obviously, this would be full in real life. I don't know why the stadiums aren't full in this game. It definitely should be for a game like this, but the boys look amped and ready to go. Once again, in our home strip, because that away strip might have a bit of juju around it. We'll have to wait till we play at Wynn Stadium again, but let's go. Big kick chaser start. Get there, Dill. Jam him. That's it. Good lads. Sam Walker's playing, which really scares me because that bloke just seems to have his absolute way with the Dragons every time we verse him. Hopefully, we can change that around today. And we started well with that. Knock on from Sam Walker. 30 metres out from his own line. Gives us a great attacking start with a bit of good ball. Blindside play. Val Holmes gets it straight off the scrum. Draws and passes. Can't quite set Tuipulotu down the left-hand touchline, though. All right, big crossfield kick, I reckon's on here. Up we go, Val. Back to Gutho. Nah, Daniel Tupou, sorry. Just too good in the air. There's also Jacob Little that's getting jammed. Not Damien Cook as Tom Eisenhuth makes a break. Scheming, gives it off to Jonah Glover. Manages to find Jaden Sewer. Can he get it to Val? He can, but that's great defense from Daniel Tupou. I need to read the play there. Tuipulotu out of dummy half now. Probing, scheming, makes it his way to James Tedesco. Oh, if he had been able to get one more pass off to Larkin King Tongia, I reckon the boys were in for a try there. Loco nearly crosses. Last tackle has been a great set from the Dragons. Started off with that Tom Eisenhuth break. He's going to give it to Larkin King Tongia, who can't get the ball away, but good place to hand the ball over. Tedesco opens us up straight away, though, and gets past Gutho like he's not even there. But Tom Eisenhuth, all right, he's on song for the 3 points so far this game. He's been great. My 90 rated GOAT. James Tedesco makes his second line break for the set, and Gutho gets beaten by him the second time in the set, and the Roosters score a try again against the run of play. Been really end-to-end football to start this game, but the Roosters trouble the scorers first. Roosters managed to turn the ball over in their own half, which gives us a good chance to hit back. Got to lock in on this one. Jonah Glover scheming. Get trapped up pretty well there. We're at the right post. Open side. He's obviously open. Kyle Flanagan now on the field around the ruck. Gives it off to Toby Couchman, also just recently on the field. They still reckon less the way to go. Though pops it up into the middle for Dave Clemmer for his first run in the NRL in 2025. We go right through Larkin. Over to Toby Couchman. Sully well met there by a couple of defenders. Colorado Sloan sees something here. Gets what he sees is his ribs getting broken. Wow. That's way too big there from Larkin. That's going to be a 7 tackle set for the Roosters. Execution not quite there on 5th tackles all season. One whose fault that is. Mark Nwangani makes a break down the wing, but good cover from Larkin. The Roosters are definitely turning up for Anzac Day as another line break goes through, and Gutho has to make probably his 5th tackle of the game. There's an offload as well, but well wrapped up from the boys there. But Mark is not square, so Kyle Flanagan takes off, and he's away down the field, finds Toby Couchman up the guts, who then flips it away to Leilua, fires it all the way back to Tuipulotu, who again isn't up with the play. All being well, we're going to go into half-time 6-0 down. Not great. Right, big second half here from the boys. I reckon we come over top of him here. As it all starts with this first hit up off the back fence from Clem. Get out of my way, Lindsay Collins. Doos. Luciano Leilua with a big carry, and he gets past Tedesco like he's not even there. Right, what can we do off the back of that? I reckon the blind side's on. Dylan Egan, he makes a break downfield now. Can't really find any support players. Last tackle, there's a big hole between A and B defenders here. And Kyle Flanagan's going to try and slice straight through, which he does. He's going to grab it for himself. Again, it's got to be an offside. Kill off Tedesco, and then the Roosters front rower, Spencer Lenu, has picked it up there. That's... Oh, no. We can't continue to let them make easy meters up the field. And they do the same thing again the play after. Good thing Kyle Flanagan's there in cover defense. Last play, what can the Roosters conjure up? It's a pretty good attacking set for them. They run it on the last, but good thing Larkin gets the ever dangerous and slippery James Tedesco nearly got through us again there. But great defense from Lycan. All right, Tommy Eisenhuth back on the field. Mate, he's having an absolute game. Right, starters back out here now. What can Jack DeBellin do? Not much, but he gets a late offload away. So Glover finds no one, but then goes to Val Holmes, who makes a break down the field. Gets Tedesco. Can't get past him there. Val Holmes looking to make his second line break of the set, but he can't quite do it. But he does get an offload away. So the boys are on. Tom Eisenhuth now out on the edge, carving up. Last tackle. Kyle Flanagan gets it. Probing, scheming, grubbering. Gives it off to Jack DeBellin, who gives it to Jaden Sewer, who puts his own kick in for no one. All right. Sully in the last play goes down the blind side, chips for himself, regathers, can't get an offload away though. But the Dragons certainly need a miracle at the moment. Plenty of fatigue in the side. Nwangani Tawase makes another break down the field. I think they've got us here, to be honest. I'm conceding defeat. This is not good. Another Anzac Day loss for the Dragons, maybe? Or can miracles happen? Oh, good offload from Spencer Lenu. It gets it away to whoever the 14 is. That Zach Docker Clay going through us there? Are we kidding? That's game over. Whatever. See you at the end, unless anything good happens for us. Roosters with their last use of the football in the game. Put it through into the end goal. Never mind, they get the ball back. They're absolutely putting us to the sword now. Just another Anzac Day loss for the Dragons, eh? Lycan King Tongia, actually, let me show you here. 1% fitness. His conditioning is not good enough, and that's why he was dropped in the previous episode. He obviously hasn't got any fitter in reserve grade. So I think he's going to have to get dropped again. Here we have it. Full time. Roosters run out winners. Let's get out of here. Respectfully. All right, 3-2-1s. 3, Tom Eisenhuth. 2, Dylan Egan. And 1 we'll give to Gutho. I thought he worked pretty hard today in defense. We got the Tigers in Magic Round here. As you can see, that is James Tedesco there. I forgot to change back the rosters for the save. From the video I made about the Tigers. If none of the juniors left. So this Tigers side's going to be absolutely stacked. But doesn't matter. Magic things happen at Magic Round. And we're going to get the wood over him today. Nah, cool. All the guns aren't playing. So that makes my life a lot better. That isn't James Tedesco. Thankfully. Alright. Tuapolotu. Our first carry at Magic Round gets us near enough to the 40. We'll be in there half by the end of the set. Hopefully. Jonah Glover. Show and go to start with. Feeling a bit magical. Right. Ilias gives it off to Hamish Stewart in his first start. Obviously scored in Magic Round in real life. So can he score his second try of the year, actually? In Magic Round here today. Jack DeBellin taking a hit up here. Fourth tackle. What way we're going to go for a bit of a shift. We're going left. Glover gives it to Sewer. Gives it straight to Tuapolotu. Skips out our best player all year, Val Holmes. Very interesting. Interesting there. What it does mean is we get our traditional Val Holmes scoop for the set. Chip and chase. Oh my goodness, what a try! It was all part of the game plan from Sewer to give it straight to Tuapolotu to get Val Holmes in at dummy half and score an absolute peach of a try. Watch it again on the replay. Chip and chase. See you later, brah. Wait, has that bloke got Tedesco's face scan, but it's not Tedesco? I've broken the game. Whoopsie. All right, Val Holmes to convert his own try. All right, we're back, baby. Tigers really aiming up in defence here off the kickoff. Haven't made it out of our own 30 yet. We're going to be kicking from inside our 30. Not very good. We haven't got anyone with a big boot either. Oh, it's gone to Tyrell Sloan, who's grubbering. Wow, what an absolute disaster in the last tackle. What happened there? Boys are desperate for a win today. Well defended set. That's definitely a knock-on from us. But great call from Big Ant to give us the ball back, I'd say. Dylan Egan making the most of the ball. Gets straight through a couple of would-be defenders. Makes his way up towards the 40-metre line. Lockie Ilias looking outside. Playing inside. Going straight through. Hamish Stewart now. Floats a ball up for Jack DeBellin. Bit of a hospital pass there, but he makes the most of it. Alright, blindside is on. Jonah Glover feeds it to Sewer. Had the numbers there, but I think Glover just overplayed his hand a little bit. Val Holmes is trying to recreate his first try He slices through time. He's going to go for a grubber. He's going to pick it up. He's going to score again. I think that's just the new tactic. Get someone to play the ball on the left edge and get Val Holmes just to bust through him and score. What an... This bloke's a freak. We're going to miss him around Origin time. I'm so glad that Dragons signed Val Holmes purely for this career mode. Don't even care about real life, just for this career mode. Because my boy Val is killing it. So as we can see the score here, it is Tigers 0, Valentine Holmes 12. That boy is absolutely on song today. Jack DeBellin gets whacked off the kickoff. Very, very close proximity to the try line, but Sewer whacks the fullback there. That isn't James Tedesco, but it is James Tedesco. Oh, mate, these high tackles are ruining us. Jerome Luai converts penalty goal. Interesting tactics, but being up 12-0, I'm all for it. Well, 12-2 now. I'd rather them take the 2 points than have a full offensive set on our line. So, happy days. Jam the dog. Oh, let him go straight through. And again, my God, boys, come on, switch on. Oh, that's Taruva, and he slices straight through the boys. Good thing there's a lot of cover defense there, but he slips the ball away to Coruscant, and Jacob Little is there following the play and is able to snap him up there. Oh, they're going back to the blind side. They like the matchup out here, obviously, and no wonder, because Taruva's got past Tuapolotu again. 2 plays left in the set. Not much line speed here from the Dragons, emulating real life. We'd love to see that. Who said this game isn't realistic? 93 metres gained for the Tigers in this set, straight off the back. Oh, so lucky that was a knock-on. Otherwise, Jerome Luai was over next to the posts. But we survive a scare there. Let's get out of here. Tom Eisenhuth makes another break because this bloke is seriously the actual certified GOAT. How long, sir? Lockie Elliott spots an opportunity for a 40-20. He's nailed that, I think. Oh, no, he hasn't nailed that. That's gone 10 metres out in the full. Whoops. Again, handing the Tigers field position. We have these moments of lapses of concentration in the Dragons this season, don't we? Locko trying to get back in the starting lineup with a great run there. And an offload. Jonah Glover making the most of a retreating defence. It's all the way up to halfway almost. What's Gutho doing out the back there? Lurking around. Looking to make a little line break. Chip over the top. Trying to do his best Val Holmes impression. Right before half time. Speaking of Val Holmes, let's get the ball out to this left-hand side. Tuapolotu now turn for a chip and chase. He regathers. But he can't get the ball away. And that is going to be half-time in Magic Round. The Dragons are up 12-2. A couple of subs coming on here. Tom Eisenhuth and Jacob Little have both... Oh, man. Set restart. Have both not had a break yet. So, Hamish Stewart and Kyle Flanagan's going to get his first action today. I completely forgot that I hadn't put him on, so sorry, Kyle. Players left in the set. What are the Tigers going to throw at us? Give it to Jerome Luai, who gets caught one off the ruck, which is great news for us, because that means he's out of the play for the last tackle. Lockie Ilias looking to get up, rush for Nuapole, who gets a decent crossfield kick up. Is Val Holmes going to be able to win that contest? He will, but he gets swiftly wrapped up by Alex Seyfarth, I believe that is there. Dragons looking to chance their run and run it on the last tackle. Tuapolotu puts it on. What the hell happened then? I don't know, but Sewer has the ball and throws an intercept to Alex Seyfarth. Fantastic. Oh no! Who is that? Samuel Afane, who gets the ball off a terrible Luciano Leilua offload and nearly runs away and scores, but Tyrell Sloan uses his pace to get to the tackle. But now they realise that Tyrell Sloan's unavailable on that left edge and go out that way. But good scramble defence from a couple of the Dragons players. Plenty of jerseys in the picture. All effort, this team. All effort and desire and hunger. Look at that. Just numbers in the tackle. Would have liked that to be a bit slower to play the ball. Just throwing one outs at us. Someone help Gutho. We've just been talking about our effort and desire. And it was actually Hamish Stewart there. He was trying to hold him up all by himself. Was unable to. And that was Terrell May who crosses there. Now all of a sudden, that penalty goal could be coming into play as well. We've really got to keep our wits about us here. Keep playing our footy. Oh, the Tigers going to kick on fourth tackle here and get the ball out of their territory. I think they are. But that's great pressure from Kyle Flanagan, and Gutho's able to get the ball on the run and get tackled in Tigers territory on the first play. I think we really need to play a full 80-minute performance here and ice the game as Sully makes his way through. Good tackle there from Jerome Luai. Okay. Hamish Stewart, one off the ruck here. He's going to go himself. Slice straight through, but well met by the fullback. Okay. We got 3 plays up our sleeve here. Boys slide to go left. Little shift. Jonah Glover gets tackled with the ball. So I think big swing out to the right here is on. So here we are. Lockie Ilias. They're just getting tackled with the ball. These halves. How long have they got to hold us down for it to be 6 again? Dead set. Kyle Flanagan spots half an opportunity. And he goes, and he only goes and scores. Well done, Kyle Flanagan. Just putting the team on his back there when they needed him most. And that seals a victory for the Dragons. Val Holmes knocks that one through. 18-8 with 10 minutes to go. See if we can get another try here and really bury them. Off kickoff, Gutho sees a big Loco next to him who runs straight through Api Coruscant and makes his way up to about the 30 off kickoff. Great start to the set. Kyle Flanagan with his confidence up goes for another scoot and makes his way through as well, only for Api Coruscant to make the tackle there. Okay. The boys see an opportunity on the short side, on our dominant left-hand side, but Tuipulotu, I'd ask that to go right, game. Here's what it is. Tigers get the chance to narrow the scoreline with 8 minutes to go. Hopefully the Dragons can play good defense and ice this game out. Oh, a couple of good ball movement from the Tigers there, and Api Coruscant makes his way through. 2 plays left for the Dragons to defend for the whole game. Can they manage to get it done? Gutho out of marker makes another great tackle there with his good buddy Luciano Leilua. Any kick pressure, not this time, and Luai managed to get a good crossfield bomb to Val Holmes, who again very safe under the high ball. He's been fantastic today in Magic Round, really stepping up to the occasion. Flanagan makes his 3rd line break since coming on. Waited a while to get off the pine, but he's made the most of his minutes on the field. That is for sure. I don't think the halves, despite the victory, I don't know if they've done anything to keep their spot. So Kyle Flanagan might be back in the 7 jersey. We shall see. As Sully makes a half break, gets the ball away to Tyrell Sloan, who makes I think it might be his first touch of the whole game, and it's right on full time as the Dragons run out victors, 18-8, back in the winner's circle, keeping in touch with the top 8. Go the Dragons. Never mind keeping in touch with the top 8, keeping in touch with the top 4. The Dragons currently sitting in 4th, 5 wins, 3 losses, and a bye. But before we go, we'll do all our tallies. So for the tries, we have a clear front runner with Valentine Holmes on 6, with Kyle Flanagan, Damien Cook, and Jack DeBellin of all people tied in 2nd place with 2 each. For the point scorers, again, obviously, it's Valentine Holmes with 56 and Kyle Flanagan with 9 in 2nd. And then in the MVP rates, in that game, we're going to give Valentine Holmes 3 points, so his tally goes to 12. So the other points for that game, Flanagan got 2 and Eisenhuth got the 1. So Valentine Holmes is out in front with 12 points, followed by Damien Cook in 2nd with 8 and Jack DeBellin in 3rd. If you made it this far, you've obviously enjoyed the video, so give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more content, and we'll see you next time. Don't forget to Bradman, do your best. Scotty, drink your water. Cheers.